Hello, my dears. We are here to talk today about healthy relationships. Last week, we talked about toxic relationships, and we heard that there are some qualities to unhealthy relationships that we want to shy away from. So, the toxic qualities of controlling people, what they wear, who they talk to, how they talk to them online, in person, that's not healthy. Dishonesty, disrespect, ghosting, not healthy. And asking someone to be your everything, not healthy. There's been a million pop songs, love songs over the history of time where people talk about how that person is their everything. It is an expectation that is unrealistic. To think that someone is going to be your sole source of companionship, support, shared interests, it's an amazingly high, ridiculous expectation to put on someone else or to have someone put on you. Human beings are not going to be exactly the same as someone else. They're going to have different interests, they're going to have different goals, they're going to have different needs in terms of space and interaction and the number of people they can handle. And so the more you recognize that someone's going to be your person, and isn't that awesome that you can love them and they can love you and take care of you and understand your needs when you communicate them, but you may not have the same interests, or you may not like the same bands, and you may not like the same TV shows. And so there's no reason why someone has to be all your things. So recognize that you're going to have different people that are going to serve different needs in your life. And that's the great thing about friendships and romantic partnerships, is to be able to figure those things out and communicate clearly. Again, it's not that I don't love you. It's that I really like to make crocheted octopus with googly eyes and you don't. So let me do my thing. The best healthy relationships have clear communication that's fairly frequent, not just about physical intimacy, who and when and how people can touch you, but who and when and how often you're going to spend time together. How are you going to spend time together? Are you going to do some things together where you share interests? You're going to try new things together. Are you going to be expected to text them back right away? What is okay for you in terms in their opinion about what you do or do not do online? These are all conversations that need to be had, not left to someone making up a story. And what I mean by that is this. I have a friend who does not text back right away when you text her. I could make up the story that she doesn't really like me very much, and so she just doesn't text back when I text her. That's actually not the case. She's someone that thinks hard about what she wants to say, and she waits until she gets the right thoughts, and then she answers back. Other people totally forget. Once they read the text, it scoots right out of their mind. And if you're one of those people, we want to know that that's just the way your brain works. So we can be like, oh, it has nothing to do with me. It has to do with the way your brain works, which leads me to prom. Oh my goodness, prom was super fun. Here's a little shot. Boy, I absolutely needed a day to myself. And that is a thing that I communicate with people around me. If like, I need a day, I need a day. And there are people out there who get overstimulated, and they need to, one day they're fine being out with a bunch of people, and one day maybe some anxiety is really high, or they just need to be by themselves in their comfortable space to regenerate. If you're one of those people that needs those things, communicate those things. And that allows your friends and your significant other, if you have a romantic partner, to understand that it doesn't have anything to do with them or how much you like them or how much time you like to spend with them. It's just that you need some time away. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone's different, and there are days that we're different. So let's hear from a couple of our community members about their friendships, where they came from, what they like about them.
This is my friend Emily.
What drew you to Emily?
We became best friends at track practice.
Do you want to start or should I?
Okay, so we started by having a volleyball season together.
Yep,
and
it was
then
both our first years.
first year, yeah.
Very fun. We went to Europe together.
Yep.
Bonded over a traumatic experience.
Yes.
A lot of work, but we persevered.
Yeah. And then we just think like super alike, kind of like
Always
single
same
brain
thing.
cell thing. We always like thinking the same thing.
Single
so,
brain cell.
Yeah.
Shared between
That's
us.
why we're great friends.
Only one. Yeah, and now we're best buds forever.
for sure.
If you're gonna trace our friendship back through our high school,
Freshman year,
all the ways, you can really kind of trace it through MSA. So we met in cinematic arts in Mr. Chidell's class, and then we continued to talk and become friends in Miss Pollock's creative writing class. And I think that the lesson that you can take from that is like surround yourself with people that have similar interests to you. Take classes or put yourself out there to be in places where like you're doing something that you love, and you're going to find people that love those things with you, and that's where these like beautiful friendships are going to grow and things that are going to last forever.
So healthy relationships, whether they're friendships or romantic relationships, are give and take. There's communication about needs, boundaries, what we want to do, what we don't want to do. And as you can hear from the people before us, they make your lives better. They make you a better person. So with that, be excellent to each other. Be excellent to your friends. And stay classy, Novato.